but we got to get there. And how do we get there, preacher? We've got to believe God in spite of this thing. Reverend, you don't understand. Even it was custom. It was it was almost superstition that the spirit of a man after 3 days rested with the body. So Jesus said, I tell you what, I'm not going in 3 days. The Father said not 3 but 4. Because after 4 days, can't nobody say it wasn't God. When God blesses you, man, I see some of you coming out. I see some of you getting homes and living in $200 and $300 homes and getting cars and getting riches and getting wealth and getting blessed on every side. And when it's done, listen, can't nobody say it wasn't God. Hallelujah, when God get through with you, and some of you, Lord, you've been praying for Mr. Right. You've been praying for your knight in shining armor. And ain't nothing coming but counterfeits. But baby, if you just hold on just a little, Lord, if you could just wait. If you can just wait and hold your feet still, baby, your knight is shining on. Your dream maker, Lord, your soul mate, is coming, baby. He's coming. He's coming. Because somebody say, he's coming. He's coming. He's coming out the wild. He's coming. But all you got to keep leaving, baby. It's not here today, but I'm leaving in advance. I don't have it, but I'm leaving in advance. And Lord, don't let it not be your children saved. I'm leaving God because I believe you are going to get saved. Lord, Leroy been giving me all kind of problems. Leroy been stealing money. They kick Leroy out of school. That's your son. You don't talk about your son now. Leroy been cussing out the teacher, but I'm leaving for Leroy. Leroy got a sickness, baby. But God said this sickness is not unto death, but it's to the glory of God. So I'm leaving for Leroy. And I'm leaving for Jamaica and Tarika and Shavika. Y'all ain't praying with me because Shavika like boys now. See, only 13. Lord, what I'm going to do is Shavika. Lord, he's not heavy. I'm in a purpose now. But I'm leaving for her because I believe God is not going to let this thing kill my family, but it's for the glory. Look at 3 people and say, baby, it's all for his glory. Look at 3 more people and say, baby, I thought it was going to kill me, but it's only been thrilling me. You've been thrilled long enough. Now it's time to be filled with power, filled with faith, filled with joy, filled. And my closing here, the Bible says that here comes a man wrapped up. Nobody knew who he was because he looked like a mummy. Had a handkerchief on his face. And you know how folks is. They said, oh no, they got this staged. They got this thing planned. You know, when you get blessed, the devil say, you know God don't love you. God don't care for you. God's never going to do you. You know, because nobody loves you. You know your daddy didn't love you. And you know your mama told you you were just like your daddy's daddy. And all this doubt and all this fear. But I'm here to tell you, Jesus said, loose him and let him go. Can you imagine that? Lord, Lazarus was somewhere for 4 days in paradise. Can you imagine that? Lazarus is in paradise. And Lord, they was in paradise shouting and rejoicing and having a good time. But when Jesus called his name, he said, Lazarus, come forth. Lazarus said, shh, y'all hush. Somebody just called my name. And I don't know about you, but somebody just called my name. Called and let it go. Said his great clothes fell off of him. He was doing like this, and here come the great clothes. Got off of his ankle. I'm telling you, when you do something for God, sometimes when you do for God, God will do for you. Sometimes when you're sacrificing for God, God will put you on his memorandum. Sometimes while you're waiting and serving and attending, God's got your back. But before God will get your back, you got to get God's front. And there he was. And here come the great clothes, popping off here and there. Got up to his knees, got up to his thigh bone, got up to his pancreas, got up to his waistline.